This battle is in the 170-pound division. 21 years of age for Michael Morales, 31 for the Mexican fighter. 10 inches taller for the Mexican fighter, and almost the same reach for each fighter. Mexico against Ecuador. We are ready to begin. Let's go with the center of the cage with the voice, Pablo Flores.
Damas y caballeros, UWC presenta nuestro siguiente encuentro pactado a 3 asaltos en la división de peso welter. Let's get ready for 3 rounds of action in the welterweight division. Your 3 judges scoring. Sus 3 jueces, Miguel Reyes, José Cobian y Víctor Reveles. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge para medir las acciones, Edgar López. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. He wears gray with green and black. He officially weighs in 170.4 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina azul, con pantaloncillo gris con verde y negro, con un peso oficial de 170.4 libras. He stands with a record of 8 victories against 5 losses. Cuenta con un récord profesional de 8 victorias por 5 derrotas. Representando The Fight Team, Ciudad de México, México, Miguel El Gallo Arizmendi. And his opponent across the cage is standing in the red corner. He wears black with green and gray. He officially weighs in 168.4 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, vistiendo pantaloncillo negro con verde y gris, con un peso de 168.4 libras. And his professional campaign, he stands with a perfect record of 10 victories without defeats. Cuenta con un récord profesional perfecto, 10 victorias sin conocer la derrota. Representando Entram Gym, Oro, Ecuador, Michael Morales. With the final instructions, con las indicaciones finales, su referee, Edgar López. 3 rounds, 3 asaltos.
Muchachos, conocen las reglas, obedezcan mis instrucciones en todo momento y protéjanse en todo momento. Choquen guantes, 2 esquinas.
This fight is in the welterweight division. Judges ready, fighters ready. We begin. Michael Morales with the black shorts. The Rooster Arizmendi with the gray shorts.
El Gallito. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy we have some people here. The fight atmosphere is a little bit different.
Oh yeah, it's a little more intense with this little, not a lot of crowd, but yeah, there's a lot more crowd than the last event. Gradually
opening up
little
by little.
We need the fans and the fans' feet, the fighters' feet from the fans. I'm sorry.
Both fighters taking the other one very seriously, feinting and just feeling each other out, not really connecting yet.
These guys are experienced. They're taking their time. They're feeling each other out. Nice jab by Michael.
Michael Morales in the center of the cage.
Both fighters moving back and forth. Can't really see who the aggressor is because these fighters have been just measuring themselves up.
Nice jab again. He's using the jab well. Measuring the distance and landing hard with that jab, Michael.
A minute and a half has been passed by these two opponents.
Arizmendi, a lot of feints, but no strikes so far.
He's taking his time, and it's good. I think it's good that he does that. He took the fight on short notice, so he wants to know what
Michael Morales brings to the table, right?
Exactly.
He's a male nurse, the Rooster, Miguel Arizmendi.
Second
also
one we have today.
The second male nurse fighting in tonight's card.
Is that a tendency in Mexico now?
Tough guys.
It is in the Ultimate Warrior Challenge. Michael Morales looks super relaxed.
Definitely the kind of nurse you want is the one that is not afraid of any blood. And these fighters have been seeing a lot during their training, during their fight camps, and today we've had a lot of experience needing those nurses and those paramedics.
Okay. 3 minutes in to the first round.
And now they're pulling the trigger a little bit more.
Arizmendi backing up.
Feeling the pressure. Both fighters are now warmed up.
Morales cutting corners.
Now they're starting to engage with the hands, trying to occupy the other one.
Michael's a little bit tentative.
I mean, he's experienced, right? So he's taking his time. There's no need to come out guns blazing. He's taking his time. He's measuring his opponent, studying how he reacts.
He is, but we've gone 3 minutes into the fight. I think he could do a little bit more, land a little bit more.
Good for Arizmendi too, because nice kick by Morales. You can see the pain in Arizmendi's face for a second. We're about 4 minutes into the first round.
A lot of power behind those jabs of Michael.
Everything he throws it with power.
Nice.
He is swinging too, but he's a little bit out of distance. He needs to come in more with 3-4 punches.
Close the distance, right?
Close the distance, yes. Because he's reacting mostly to the jabs and feints of Michael.
But Arizmendi, El Gallo, true to his name, always fighting, always throwing. Even when he's moving back or receiving punches, he's still moving, he's still throwing, which is very important because when you have a fighter like Michael,
you don't want to
if you let him start, you will not get him to stop. So it's really smart that Gallo is moving, hitting back, distracting with the hands, and not stopping to assess too long what's going on with Michael.
Oh, Gallo's here to fight, for sure. And he's doing his job. I think that Michael is the one that needs to put a little bit more pressure. He's the one that needs to start more.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
Morales trying to finish at the end of the first round. Saved by the bell.
Oh, my
Morales
goodness.
is not celebrating. This was the end of the first round.
What's going on with Arizmendi? Is he going to continue or is he out?
Ref. Continúa o se acabó.
Okay, got saved by the bell. Just getting that confirmation from the ref. Those last seconds, we didn't know if it was stopped by the bell or stopped by the ref.
Well,
that was confusing.
It was stopped by the bell, but Arizmendi was not getting up, so
maybe they could have done that technical knockout, but
it could.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
we're seeing a lot of tears from the eye of Arizmendi. I don't know if there was an eye poke involved.
No, I think it was a punch.
Okay.
Let's go with the fight replay of the first round, brought to you by La Hora Adecuada. La Hora Adecuada podcast, the #1 MMA podcast en español. Rafa, talk me through the replay.
No, like we saw, a lot of measuring, a lot of just calibrating those punches. We really didn't see too much action in connecting punches, but very tense there at the last second.
Let's go to the beginning of the second round. Morales with the black shorts, Arizmendi with the gray shorts.
Let's see if Michael puts a little bit more pressure and comes out more aggressive, which I think he will. Now Arizmendi goes for the takedown.
No way.
No luck there.
Morales with the great takedown defense, but still, Arizmendi fighting back. He knows he's good with the heel hooks, but he needs to close that distance, Pube, because it's not going to work out like that.
Yes, sir. He needs to punch first and then try and go for that takedown.
That's what his corner, Edgar Juarez from Lion Fit Gym, is telling him. You need to make mixed combinations, throw some punches, and then go for the takedown. The same thing you said, Pube. No wonder why you're a fighter, huh?
And now going to the other side, I think Michael can be a little bit more aggressive. He needs to put the pressure more. He's got the distance measured. He did that at the end of the last round, so he's got the ability. He needs to just decide whether to go or not.
Very interesting.
Takedown by Arizmendi, but Morales sprawling. Great sprawl by Morales.
Great control. Once we've seen Michael just grab hold of you and start, he just doesn't stop.
And now he's going to it.
Very fast, very explosive fighter.
Yeah, he just turned the switch and lets him stand back up. Takes a breath. Again, Michael Morales relaxed, but El Gallo Arizmendi standing and fighting back.
Very interesting, the corner of Gallo Arizmendi telling him, believe in yourself. You got this. You can do this. So it's a lot of this is not the technique, like Bube, you were saying. It's a lot of a mental game.
It is. Some say it is 80% mental, sometimes a fighting game, and sometimes it is.
I have the fortune of being able to coach some fighters as a sports psychologist, and that is something that we do work on a lot with the fighters, is what is going to happen once you're in that fight, once you get hit, and how you're going to stick to the game plan. If you're not ready for it mentally, it can really show once you get in the ring.
Morales turning it up right now. Nice punches by Morales.
And now he's pouring in. That's what he needs to do.
Great pressure by Morales, but Arizmendi holding that leg, trying to take him down.
He's looking for it. He's
biting
looking
back.
for it. Exactly. He's looking for that opportunity no matter what's going on the outside. If he's getting punched or not, he's still going to look for an opening to catch you. And we've seen him get dangerous with those heel hooks.
For sure, there's no quitting in Arizmendi. But Michael needs to keep doing that. Keep picking his shots and putting a little bit more pressure to try and finish this fight, or try and do a little bit more damage to El Gallo. Because he's not going to quit. He's here to fight.
Oh, yes. Now they're talking to each other. Morales is telling him to come close, come forward. Nice punches by Michael Morales.
Minute and a half left of this second round. We already saw in the last 10 seconds, it was almost finished, so don't blink because this can happen at any moment. Not a lot of leg kicks in this.
None. Like, I'm surprised.
In this fight.
Are you surprised with Michael not throwing any kicks?
Well, yes, a little bit.
Great punch by Michael Morales, who wants to finish this fight. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Morales by knockout in the second round. What a beast!
That one connected flush right on target. Gallo was hurt, and then Michael took advantage and did not stop. Like we said, once he starts, it's very hard to get him to stop.
And I had that feeling, right, that it was just a matter of him like wanting to go. And he did a nice jab. He jabbed, step out, landed that right uppercut, and that was it.
Very interesting. A lot of potential in Michael. And we saw when that switch gets turned off, he's very dangerous. But we're going to see if that was a tentative start by Michael because of the opponent, or maybe because inexperience.
More than inexperience, it was the change in the last-minute opponent. He was very respectful. He wanted to see what his opponent was going to bring to the table.
Both of them entering the fight without knowing the opponent or studying the opponent too much.
Yes. He took his time, but when he turned that switch on, it was just a matter of time for him to finish off his opponent. Let's go watch the fight replay. Okay, let's go with the official decision with the voice of the cage, Pablo Flores.
Damas y caballeros, este combate culmina con un tiempo de 4 minutos con 2 segundos. En el segundo asalto, we have the official time. 4 minutes and 2 seconds in the second round. Declaring your winner by the way of TKO victory. Su vencedor por la vía del knockout técnico. Entram Gym Tijuana y Oro Ecuador. El invicto, Michael Morales.